What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Pleeka. I'm Jerome. Today we'll be doing another tier list video where I'll be ranking all the Kevin Smith movies. Holy shit, that's a mouthful. Alright, so the categories are S, A, B, C, D, F. Have not seen it. Spoiler alert. I've seen every one of these movies 700 times. There goes my armrest. That category will not be used. I'm just leaving the order, however, the tier list maker left it. So let's start with Jay and Silent Bob Reboot. Now, initially, this felt like it was going to be like Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back again, the exact same way, except honestly it's not. It's a pretty fucking cute movie. I really like it. Jay has a daughter. He goes on a road trip with his daughter and her friends. Some, shenanigans happen at the Comic-Con. It's pretty fun. A lot of cameos along the way. I really love this movie. I'm going to put this up in B tier. It's not amazing. It's not top tier Kevin Smith. It's not my favorites, but I have a great time watching this. All right, so next we have Cop Out.
Cop Out.
Cop Out is a notoriously bad Kevin Smith movie. It's honestly not that bad, but it's fucking not the best either. I'm putting this in D tier. It's watchable, but why would you want to watch it, honestly?
No. No. Hell no. No. I refuse. No.
Red State.
To comfort me.
This one, I fucking wish I owned this. I've had a hard time trying to find Red State. It's like not on anything streaming anymore. I've heard it's gonna come back on a re-release-ish kind of thing soon, hopefully. But Red State is very fucking good. I'm putting Red State up with B tier with fucking Jay and Silent Bob Reboot. So different than any of his other movies, but that's kind of what you love about it. I dig it. If you haven't seen Red State and you're a Kevin Smith fan, one, I don't know how you haven't, but two, I highly recommend it. But it's much better if you can go into this movie blind, so I kind of don't want to tell people much about it, but it's about a church and guns and the rapture. It's pretty fun. Yoga Hosers, wow, they started me off good, and we're just... Yoga Hosers is another watchable one, but again, I don't know. I'm just never in the mood to watch that. So that's going to D tier. Whatever. There's bratwurst Nazis attacking people at a convenience store with the two girls from Tusk. And then, it also has Gila Point, Johnny Depp back in it and all that shit. The ending's pretty fun. I will say the ending, best part of the movie. But it's kind of boring, to be honest. I didn't like it much. Fun fact, I'm in the credits of Tusk. So are a lot of people, but if you watch the movie in theaters and then tag them, they put your Instagram handle in it. So if you have it on Blu-ray, you see a homeless robot in there. That used to be my Instagram handle, so that's me. But yeah, Tusk, fucking great movie. Honestly, I'm putting Tusk in A tier. This is one of Kevin Smith's best movies. I recently rewatched it. It's even better if you're high. I'm just saying, it's much better if you're high. But what a fun, creepy, just like good Justin Long horror movie. Only thing I think could make it better is if there was a Jay and Silent Bob cameo. That's what I miss in some of his, like in Red State and Tusk. Even though I know those are different, I feel like they still kind of need it. But all right, Clerks, the one that started it all.
Clerks, just because they serve you doesn't mean they like you.
Obviously, Clerks has to go in 8. Is there an S tier? Okay, Clerks is going into S tier. I don't even know. Is there anything left to say that no one else has said about Clerks? It's great. It's fun. This motherfucking chair. It's fun. It's fucking just so unique. There's movies like it now, but still, even there's not a lot of movies like Clerks 1, 2, or 3. But just like perfect cast where like you're just like, oh, I could be friends with these people. These are my people. It's just one of the first movies to me even as a kid. I saw most of these as a kid, and that I was just like, ugh. My people. Clerks 2. Clerks 2 is my favorite movie for a long fucking time.
Clerks 2.
Let me help you out of your chair, Grandma. Grandma, what was it like to be on the holiday side? Late that night, I awoke from my sleep, hearing unknown voices laughing and saying.
Now, where did that just go? Oh, sorry, I lost it. It's supposed to be an S tier as well. My favorite Kevin Smith movie, I think, maybe. We'll see by the end of this. The fact that it takes place at a movies, the Donkey Show, Jay and Silent Bob bits, Rosario Dawson, it's so different from Clerks, but also the same vibes that I just love it. Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
I'm Morris Day, you're Jerome, bitch, don't forget that.
I saw this in theaters, and on the way into the theater, the guy stopped my dad and said, "Are you sure you want to bring these kids into here?" It was me and my sister, and they were like, "Yeah, they've probably seen worse." And the guy at the theater was like, "Fuck. okay. And they let us in, but I just remember having such a blast and being so excited to see this. So this has to go into S tier as well. Fucking amazing. Zack and Miri make a porno. Another one that I feel like is pretty underrated. I really like Zack and Miri make a porno. I'm gonna put it in C tier. One of Jason Mewes' best performances, I think. I fucking I love him in that. I wish Seth Rogen could be in more of these because I love Seth Rogen with Kevin Smith's comedy. Yeah, I don't really got much else to say about it. I really like Zack and Miri make a porno, but I kind of get why some people didn't bother to try it. It literally has porno in the title, and everyone's weird about porno. Dogma. I also have the script back there in my little book area.
I believe the answers that you seek lie within my companion's eyes.
What the fuck does that mean? Has everyone gone fucking nuts? What the fuck happened to that guy's head?
If you're a member of Kevin Smith's club thing, his website, once a year or twice a year, something like that, they give you a gift. Usually it's a script. So I have the Dogma script, and I have it's actually right up. I forgot I moved them. They're right up here. Yeah, they're pretty fun. I haven't read all of them, but they're really cool. They also have like a thing in the beginning from Kevin Smith. But speaking of that, clearly I fucking love Dogma. I said Clerks 2 is my favorite. I forgot about Dogma. I don't know what it is. It's like the perfect cat. It's like Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, Jason Mewes hanging out with them, Chris Rock. It was just I just remember always loving this movie and having a blast with them. To me it's one of his funnest movies. I wish Kevin Smith made more movies like this. I think it'd be fun. I mean, plus you got the shit demon. I own the shit demon. You can barely see it, but he's my finger's pointing right there. The movie gives us Buddy Christ. Like, there's just so much from Dogma that I just fucking I love it so much. Chasing Amy is actually one of his that I didn't see till much later in my life, honestly.
Chasing Amy.
Who the fuck do you think you are, you judgmental prick?
How the fuck am I supposed to feel about all this?
I really like that too. I kind of have to be in the right mood for it every once in a while. So I'm gonna put this in. I'm gonna put it in B tier. It's in B tier, but I don't watch it as often as I watch some of these other ones that are up higher. But I really like Chasing Amy. It's really good. But unlike a lot of his other movies, I kind of have to be in the mood for it. Mallrats. Mallrats is another A tier. I love Mallrats. Mallrats introduces us to Brody. We got Jaws popping out of the water at the end. The fucking stage show, chocolate-covered pretzel. Honestly, going through this, like, there isn't really a Kevin Smith movie I don't like, other than maybe Cop Out. Mallrats is interesting, too, because, like, that almost wasn't Jason Mewes as Jay in that as well. Like, it could have been Seth Green and a couple other people that auditioned for it. Actually, too, what's fun is that if you watch the TV version of Mallrats, all of the Jay parts, or most of the Jay parts, any parts they needed to fix for TV, isn't Jay. It was, like, the janitor or something, and Jason Mewes didn't show up to record his lines, and they needed it done, so it's a completely random dude fucking doing all Jay's lines. That version's kind of hard to find, but if you can find the TV version, it's worth a watch just for those bits. Wow, we have 3 left. So next we have Jersey Girl.
Jersey Girl.
Jersey Girl is another one that I didn't really watch till later in my life. It's fun. I enjoy it, but like I'm never really in the mood for it. I'm gonna put it in C tier. Jay and Silent Bob's super groovy cartoon movie. I saw this live with my dad at a comedy club, and then they did a Q&A afterwards, and it was really fun. I remember listening to the podcast as like they would like kind of talk about them slowly making it, so I was like getting really stoked for this movie, which is weird when you watch the movie. Like I was fucking excited for this, but I like this one. Obviously nothing special. I'm gonna put it in C tier, but if you're a fan of Jay and Silent Bob, I'd say this is worth a watch. And then lastly, the last movie on our list is Clerks 3. Now, spoilers, they kill Dante in this, which is fun because they wanted to kill Kevin Smith wanted to kill Dante in the original Clerks, got to do it in the end. I really like Clerks 3. I am a little nervous about some Kevin Smith movies here and there now. Clerks 3 is going to go into A tier for me. I really enjoy it. It's just not as good to me as like Dogma and Clerks 2 and Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back or Clerks. I think it makes sense in A tier. But there are some of the funniest bits to me in recent Kevin Smith stuff I love in Clerks 3. Like just the part where they're refilming the dance part from the original Clerks and Jay being like, "You fucking dance, bitch!" yelling back at Randall. Just little bits like that. I love the parts of them refilming Clerks. And then, honestly, it did make me cry in the theaters, seeing the heart attacks and Dante die and all that. And, like, him... I'm just gonna leave it. And Randall showing him the video at the end and all that. That stuff made me tear up. Might have been some personal reasons with that too, honestly, but it made me tear up. Wow, that is it. We finished all the Kevin Smith movies. That was pretty fun, honestly. I like doing that. If you would like to do this tier list as well, I'll put the link in the description down below. But that's gonna do it for this one. If you enjoyed this tier list video, please like and subscribe. Comment down below some more tier lists you'd like to see me do. Catch you guys later, you little rats.